to Spurring You On. My name is Cynthia, and my goal today is to spur you on by sharing part 2 of my health journey. If you did not see part 1, you'll find it in the link below, and then maybe this video will make more sense to you. I would like to start this video by sharing a blessing I received on the very first day of my journey. The emergency room doctor prescribed a back brace for my T11 fracture. My husband called and found out that the price was $1,200 that would be out of our pocket. In the conversation of telling our friends Mitch and PK about the accident, he told them about the back brace and how he was going to call around and try to find a better price. Then PK, who is my size, said, I had a T11 fracture several years ago, and I might still have the back brace. So she found the back brace up in her attic and was able to allow me to borrow it so that we didn't have that extra expense. What a blessing. We were so thankful. Even if we would have had to buy the back brace, I still could count so many blessings that I had. I was thankful that I had a husband who could take care of me, and a home to go to and a warm bed, and I had so many friends that were willing to help me, and that the Lord was supplying every need. I want to spur you on to look for your blessings even in the midst of your most difficult trial. If you look, you will find them. Now to continue on with my story. On December 26, 2018, I went for a mammogram and an ultrasound. The mammogram showed the calcifications just like the MRI in the emergency room did, but the ultrasound showed nothing abnormal. So I was sent to the breast surgeon to have a needle tissue biopsy. And while I was there, I pointed out to the surgeon a place that had come up on my chest that was about the half a size of a pencil eraser. And it had come up like 3 months previous and it wasn't going away. So she said that she would take a punch biopsy of that area. And then she had to send it off to the pathologist, and I had to wait. On January 5th, I wrote in my journal, I am a candidate for a miracle. On January 9th, 2019, I received a call from the breast surgeon, and she said that the needle biopsy came back benign, no cancer. That was from the calcifications. However, the punch biopsy came back HER2 positive breast cancer, and that was the area that I showed to her. Wow, the mammogram did not show it, the ultrasound did not show it, and if I wouldn't have pointed it out, it would have gone unnoticed for a while. The surgeon went on to say that HER2 positive breast cancer is the most uncommon, and only 20% of the women who are diagnosed with breast cancer has it. It has a higher chance of coming back, so she was recommending chemo, then a lumpectomy, and then go from there. She scheduled me to come into her office the next week so we could talk about the pros and cons of treatment plans. My husband said, "We will fight this together." His words were such a blessing to me, and his actions were proof that we are partners in fighting this disease. I journaled the next day, Lord, I'm watching to see what you're going to do. I have questions, but I am believing that you perfect everything that concerns me. I had a difficult time falling asleep because of so much back pain, but I did feel peace in my heart. When I went to see the surgeon, I first saw the nurse practitioner, and she gave me the lowdown of everything, and I would like to put the emphasis on the lowdown. The surgeon came in and gave me the same message, and then referred me to an oncologist so we could start treatment right away. I was not used to such negative talk. Aggressive cancer that wants to spread. But then a bright light peeked through the doorway. It was this perky lady, and she said, "Hi, I'm Amber. I'm your nurse navigator." I was thrilled because Amber and I had served together in ministry, and it was just so wonderful to be able to talk to her. She took John and I to her office and answered questions and told us more about what to expect, and she prayed for us. I am convinced that the Lord has his people everywhere. And it was like he was saying to me, I am perfecting everything that concerns you. I will never leave you or forsake you. My story is a long one, and I want to offer you hope and encouragement along the way so that it's not just all about me. I want to leave you with something that you will never forget. I was able to go to church the Sunday before receiving my diagnosis, and I can't tell you what the preacher preached that Sunday. However, I can tell you what happened in the row in front of me during offering time. A little boy enthusiastically asked his dad for a $1 bill so that he could give in the offering. His dad pulled out his wallet, thumbed through the bills, and pulled out a $10 bill. The father gave more than what the son asked of him. Matthew 7 through 11 says, "Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and the door shall be opened unto you. For everyone who asks, receives. He who seeks, finds. To him who knocks, the door will be open. Which of you, if his son asked for bread, would give him a stone? Or if he asked for a fish, would give him a snake? If you then, though you are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give good gifts to those who ask him?" Over in the book of James, chapter 4, starting in the middle of the second verse, it says, "You have not because you do not ask God. When you ask, you do not receive because you ask with wrong motives, that you may spend what you get on your pleasures." So don't be afraid to ask, but just make sure that your motives line up with God's word. If you are his child, you can be confident that he wants to give you good gifts. I will continue part 3 the next time. I would like to spur you on in your journey, so you can let me know how I can do that in the comments below. You can spur me on by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing, sharing this video, and commenting their blessings as well. Until the next time, I'm spurring you on toward love and good deeds.